Today we're going to be doing some technical analysis on SOS and trying to predict where this stock is going to be going in the short-term and long-term future. Let's get into the video. Hey everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment your favorite stock of the moment, why it's your favorite stock of the moment, and to also leave a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want 2 free stocks and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, what are you guys doing? You gotta get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you gotta do is make an account, deposit $100, and you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. But without any further ado, let's get into ticker symbol SOS or SOS Limited. So normally I pull up articles to talk about on these stocks, but today there's no news about SOS coming out, so I figured I'd basically just do a technical analysis on SOS. Obviously, we talk about SOS about 2 times a week. If you just look here, here's one from Kyle. I'm sure, yeah, here's one from me. We love to talk about SOS because it's one of our, favorite stocks with the most upside. It's not our favorite stock, like one of our top 10 or 20 favorite stocks. It's probably like in the top 25 of our favorite stocks. But it's not like one of the stocks that is going to, for sure go up, but it does have a huge potential for even maybe a short squeeze. So obviously SOS has a lot of short interest. At times it goes above 30, and then sometimes it comes down all the way to 10 when the shorts actually cover. But on April 15th, we have about 6 million volume shorted. So that is not enough to have a squeeze, but when there's a day like this where there's 100 million shorted, that is when we can get into short squeeze territory. And people really like to short this stock because of all of the negative press that it gets. So yeah, that's always something we have to think about. It might be beaten down right now, but a short squeeze could be incoming. Now, if we take a look at the 1 hour time interval on our WeBull charts, obviously SOS did reach a high of about 16. And that was on a huge upward trajectory on their announcement of all of their Bitcoin mining and the mining rigs that they were buying and receiving. But ever since then, obviously, we have been on a downward trend. And new things will come out, like they got into the NFT space around this date right here, I believe, or maybe it was right here. I can't remember. But if we draw a trend line real quick, we're trying to break the resistance of about $9. Obviously, the only way we're going to be able to do this is if we can get a short squeeze or with time. At this moment in time, we are at our support level of $4. So we need SOS to start breaking back up. I think SOS at $4, as long as they are not fraudulent like these short sellers are trying to say, as long as they're not fraudulent, SOS at $4 is a freaking steal. If we do break that $4 level, though, I think we can get all the way down to about the $2.50 level. We would probably reach about support at about $3.30 and stay there for a while, and then return to the $2.50 level. If it does ever return there, I will be taking a way bigger position than I have now in SOS. I'm honestly looking to add to my position at this, as long as it stays above this support line of about $4. So yeah, that's what we're looking for right now, is for SOS to stay above $4. Let me delete these just so we, let's reset the chart. Now we can go to the 5-minute time chart. And this is what I like to day and swing trade on, is the 5 and 1 minute day charts. So obviously SOS reached about $4.05 not too long ago, but it went right back up because us SOS investors, we're dedicated people. But yeah, so we've been testing this line of about $4 for the past couple of days, and we even did this earlier. But yeah, so I have, and the RSI is at 50 right now, so pretty much we just need to see a lot more volume right now. Obviously, we got a lot of volume on the 14th and the 12th. It pretty much every day in the pre-market we see a large amount of volume, and then it kind of continues. And we did see a lot of volume at the end of today, so that is very solid for us. I need to change this trend line, but for this one, the yellow is the positive trend line for the MACD, but we are actually trending back upwards, and I do like the outlook for SOS come Monday. So yeah, we are trending back up on the MACD as well. We are right below, or right at the 50-day SMA line. So honestly, this is a pretty good time to get into SOS. But remember guys, we do not want SOS to break this $4 limit. If SOS does break below $4, I will be setting a stop loss at about $3.80-ish cents, between $3.80 $3.90, just because if it breaks below that, I think we can be returning to $3.30 levels, and we obviously do not want that to happen. But at the end of the day, we are looking at SOS to get a lot more volume and a lot more green volume, because obviously we have days where we get back up to the $6 level. Like this was only on April 7th we got back up to the $6 level, but then we just come right back down. So we're looking to stay above this $4 level. We're looking for this MACD to continue its upward trend, and for the RSI to get into overbought territories and get more volume. So that's what we're looking for. And yeah, as for my overall thoughts on SOS, I think this is a $10 to $20 stock by the end of the year, as long as short sellers stop trying to beat the stock down and have fraudulent claims that cannot even be backed up. A lot of the claims that short sellers have made have already been debunked by SOS themselves, so I'm not really worried about fraudulent, it is a Chinese stock, so you always have to be wary of the Chinese stocks, but I'm not really worried about SOS being fraudulent myself anyways. So but as for my overall thoughts, I'm bullish. I think this could be $10 to $20 by the end of this year, and in the interim, I think we can make return to the $6 level within the week or two, but we just need more volume. We need more eyeballs on the stock, because if you look at this stock, the outlook is super good, and I'll go into an in-depth video going over their financials in the future, but for this one I just wanted to give some technical analysis and show you guys the levels that you should be looking out for. $4, and then the resistance is at $6. So if we can get a short squeeze past $6, this thing could be going to $10 to $20 sooner rather than later. But yeah, I just wanted to get a quick video out for you guys, talking about this super important support level of $4. If it breaks below that, we're not going to be happy investors in the SOS. I want to remind you guys I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. If you do want financial advice, make sure you seek it out from a professional financial advisor and not some random kid you met on the internet 5 minutes ago. But if you are interested in buying SOS and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, what are you doing? You got to get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you got to do is make an account, deposit $100, and you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. But that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and it shows we're doing something right here. But my name is Zach, and I'll see you in the next video.